Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love message. This is for twin flames, for soulmates, for life partners, for divine counterparts. You can either be in separation or you guys can be in union. But I do feel the need to do a reading for those of you who might be experiencing a little bit of unease regarding this relationship. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what's going on and any advice for the moment, okay? So on the left side, I'm going to have divine feminine, on the right, the divine masculine. Feel free to switch the energies, and remember we all have masculine and feminine, so energies within, so I'm not referring to gender, okay? Let's go ahead and see what messages we have for soulmates, twin flames, divine counterparts, either in union or in separation. Please tell us what's going on. What do we need to know? Okay. Let's go ahead and invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear. Okay. Some of you guys might be dealing with a third party situation. Just for one or two of you, I think you would already know this. Okay, so don't get paranoid if you guys are in separation or, you know, even if you're together, but that Three of Swords was out there as well. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay out all the cards and then we'll get into them. Okay, wow. So yeah, you guys, this is a true pair, and this is true love. Overall energy, we do have the Strength card. This is the card number 8. Okay, so we are under the influence of the Lionsgate portal, which is healing and about prosperity and abundance. So what we have here, though, we have the Empress. She's sitting with her lion. She has tamed her beast. She's facing the devil, her shadow side, anything that still might be plaguing her, past hurts, disappointments. Some of you might have decided to forgive someone for something that they had done in the past that really hurt you. Okay, and that might be what some of you are working on right now. But the issue between you guys, so I'm going to pull these apart. The issue between you guys is this Empress energy. Now, the Empress energy, for me, I think this is supposed to be a tree. I see a nuclear bomb. Boom. I see her taking a look at something that really rocked your world between you guys. So it could be for some of you finding out that there was a third party situation. For others of you, it could be something that somebody said that was hurtful or that really shook you. It could be a job loss, okay? It could be the separation itself if you guys are in separation. Or if you guys are in union, it's something here that she's looking at. And I feel like it's something that happened in the recent past or in the past that still really needs to be dealt with. The Empress here, she's sitting down. Remember, the Empress is about love. She's about compassion. She's about passion. She's about fruition and she's about manifestation. I love that we have this eagle here. She can see the big picture, or that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to get a different perspective here. I know this is probably a tree, but all I see is like a nuclear bomb. Boom. You know, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing. Again, for some of you, the Empress can represent a third party. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, although for some of you, it very well could be, because I did see that Three of Swords in there. But something about this relationship, some of you maybe wanted to take it to the next level. You might have even proposed, either moving in together, being monogamous, taking things more seriously, even marriage, and you may not have gotten the response that you needed needed or you wanted at this time, okay? So there's a lot of different messages. I'm reading the left-hand side as the divine feminine and the right as the divine masculine. Feel free to switch these if you need to. All right, so we do get the divine feminine coming in as the the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So some of you, the signs that come out in this reading could correspond with your person, okay? But they don't necessarily have to be. Now, this Knight of Cups is very interesting because the Knight of Cups is somebody who's very suave, who's very dedicated, very committed, and is all about the emotion and all about that romance. But on this side of the deck, there is a little bit of a warning. So divine masculine might be looking at the divine feminine as fickle. Here we have the Knight of Cups holding his cup up to Orion, who is the hunter. And the reason this is my card of being fickle, some of you might be seeing the divine feminine as not 100% committed to the relationship or to you. Again, for some of you, this might be that there was something that made you really jealous, that really rocked your relationship or your world. But for all of you, it's not something that actually happened, okay? It's just the way that you're seeing divine feminine. Divine feminine here is holding up the cup to Orion, okay? The hunter. So having made his conquest, and he's on his horse and he's moving on. So some of my divine masculine, this is the way you're seeing the divine feminine, okay, as it's kind of this player type energy, somebody who's not wholeheartedly committed to the relationship. Maybe some of you are wondering, is this just physical? Is this for real? Is there really actually commitment here, or is it all sort of this romantic fluff, or is it all physical? Okay, divine masculine is coming out as the 10 of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy, although it can represent fire. The 10 of Wands energy is being, needing to release some burdens. The divine masculine is holding on to someone or something that's become very heavy and very burdensome for them. Divine masculine might be saying, yes, 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 okay, I can do this, I can do that. I feel like might be overextending for divine feminine or for the relationship or in another area of his or her life. Okay, and so this 10 of Wands is saying, divine masculine is going through the ending of a cycle where burdens need to be released. Okay, and so that's what's going on here with these two parties. Spirit's advice for you is the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is a card of waiting. Some of you guys might be at a distance from each other because we do see him here. He's in this desert. There may be a long way to go before you guys can be in union or before this situation can be healed. But what I love about this is we have him holding on to this yin yang, this fire and this water, day and night. And we also have the 2 of Cups showing up. So this is a soulmate. This is a very important relationship. This is true love. But there are some bumps in the road. And right now, you might be questioning whether or not, one or both of you are committed to this. Some of you might have too many burdens that you're holding on to that need to be released, healed, and cleared in order for this union to take place or in order for this relationship to go to the next level. Okay, Spirit's advice is to wait. It looks like, this situation here, it looks barren. Okay, so it's also all about having faith. But the 3 of Wands is where, where 2 become 3. This is growth. This is expansion. Wands are also about travel. So some of you are definitely at a distance from each other. Okay, so whether that's actual physical distance or, you feel like there's this emotional distance between you. But we have that confirmation of this yin yang. We have you guys in the thick of it with this Sun card to keep doing what you're doing, to have faith that there will be new life, there will be growth. Because these 2 wands, there is fertility here. So it's like there's this underground bubbling spring, aquifer, that you guys need to believe in that's happening. And the 3 of Wands is about going down to the beach and waiting for those ships to come in. So make sure that if this is a lull or if you guys are in separation, that you are preparing for this, even if it feels like nothing is happening. If that happens as a result, this is what we're going to get. Divine feminine wish fulfillment, complete happiness. Okay, so Divine Feminine might not feel as though she's getting what she needs at this point, or that things are coming to fruition. So maybe she is looking in other directions, or maybe she's focusing more on work or on family or on art or on her spiritual journey, because it feels like this isn't happening. There is no growth here with this Empress with her back to us. But Spirit's asking you to have faith, Divine Feminine, and to wait. Your ships will come in, but they're still a ways off. So it's important that you continue to do this work, because this is your wish fulfillment. This is your Nine of Cups. Okay, this is your happiness. All right, Divine Masculine is going through a major rebirth and transition. So Divine Masculine here, we have him at the end of a cycle with this Ten of Wands, releasing burdens, cleaning up life, cleaning up loose ends. We have the Divine Masculine releasing burdens, things that are troubling him. Okay, and again, when I say him or Divine Masculine, I'm talking about energy, not about gender. With having this faith, putting in the work, healing this situation, healing, cleaning up life for Divine Masculine, we get the Scorpionic energy, doing the shadow work, the rebirth. Death comes for all of us, but Divine Masculine is in a major healing cycle. I believe it was Virgo, but I could be wrong. Please check the Lionsgate energy readings for each of your souls, because for 2 major signs, healing the Divine Masculine came out, and I really am picking up on this here. So Divine Feminine, if you're wondering what's going on with Masculine, he's going through a healing cycle, and you need to be patient. You need to wait. Your ships will be coming in. And then the final outcome card, 2 of Cups, Divine Union. We see healing. We see 2 people coming together in love. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful energy, you guys. So please have faith. This is a test. A lot of this energy is coming through the Lionsgate portal, a test of your strength and your courage, that there are things within both that need to be healed before this reconciliation can happen. If you guys are in union, you might be feeling this emotional distance, okay? Or some of you may not even really realize what's going on, but there's something that's making you shake your head or scratch your head, and say, what's happening? What's going on here? And this is what's happening. But I absolutely love the fact that we get the 9 of Cups with the 2 of Cups here. This is wish fulfillment. This is what you are going to get, what you want. Okay? Divine Masculine, you're going through a serious transformation. So please, again, this Empress card, not for everybody, is going to represent a third-party situation. For some of you, it's representing that compassion that you need to have with yourself and others as you're making this transition. All right. So let's see what the angels have to say for us for Divine Feminine. Study. Yeah, look at that. And there's a rainbow. All right, so Divine Feminine might be immersed in her spiritual journey at this time, might be immersed in her studies, in betterment, might also need to really analyze the situation with this new information, okay, to really go over, how you feel, what's going on with Divine Masculine, or it's about focusing on your studies, okay, your higher learning, your connection to Source. Divine Masculine signs. Yeah, so for my Divine Masculine, those of you who are feeling like, what's going on with my Divine Feminine? Okay, is Divine Feminine really committed to this? Is Divine Feminine leaving? Is Divine Feminine ever coming back? Will this ever happen? Okay, please look for the signs. Ask your angels and your spirit guides for signs and synchronicities. I promise you, you will get answers. Okay. All right, and then we're going to pull some steampunk cards for you guys. These tea leaf cards, I haven't used these in a while. Messages, please, for my soulmates and my twin flames, divine counterparts. Whether they're in union or separation, what do they need to know? Or somewhere in between is what I'm getting. All right, we get triangle, number 22. Wow, right on top of that Empress cards. For some of you, you are involved or have been a third-party situation that is affecting your relationship. but it's number 22, okay? So 22 is the master builder number. It's the most powerful. It's about perseverance. It's about unconditional love, okay? But it's about building strong foundations. So some of you have experienced some major cracks in your foundations, in the foundation of this relationship. Okay, 42 represents gentry, a gentleman type energy, old-fashioned energy. So one of you, divine feminine, might be much more traditional here. Okay, but feel free, you know, the energies I'm picking up on to flip them wherever needed. 42 breaks down to a 6. This is my card. This is my card of Venus. So we have Venus energy coming out twice. Remember, we do have Venus moving into Cancer. Okay, on the 7th or the 8th, I can't remember. And so we are going to have lots of ups and downs about how we're feeling, especially towards, you know, coming into union with somebody, if we've been trying to manifest this, or if we're in union and we're experiencing some sort of issues. For some of you, there is sort of some inner turmoil. Okay, so for some of you, it's outward. You guys are in, you know, you guys have been in separation. This gentleman card, though, is interesting because it is about being traditional, but it's also about warmth and compassion. It's about wisdom that, you know, this one of you here is much older, I'm picking up on, than the other one. Okay, and has a lot of wisdom and kindness, patience, and compassion to offer the other as they're going through. As you guys are going through these energies, okay? But I love number 22 and number 6. And again, triangle right on top of that Empress cards. There's something, okay, that's taking away from this relationship right now. Okay, it doesn't have to be another person. Again, it could be that somebody is unsure about their feelings, so they're channeling their energy away from the relationship and into work, into spirituality, into their health regimen. Number 10, completion of a cycle. So look at that. We get this 10 right on top of the 10 of Wands. So some of you guys are really wondering what's going on. Some of you might be wondering what's going on within you. It's this need to release these burdens, to bring this cycle to an end. Please follow the signs and synchronicities, okay, that you are being given. Some of you guys are seeing 10-10 a lot. Some of you might be seeing 12-22, 22-22, 2-22, those numbers quite frequently, okay? Because look at that. We also have 22 and we have 2 coming out. But this is beautiful, you guys. When you see numerology, synchronicities with numbers, remember that your angels are close. All right, and then you get clock. You get number 33, another master number coming out here, you guys. The master teacher number, learning from your experiences. Underneath, we get 14, telephone. This is about communication. Some of you guys are waiting for communication. This is a sign that you will receive communication soon, or you guys, you know, there are a lot of messages going back and forth between you. Now, the clock is about timing is important. So divine timing is at work here. We see that there with the 3 of Wands energy as well. Some of you guys are waiting. You're getting frustrated with the wait. But Spirit's saying there's a reason if you guys are in separation or there's this emotional distance between you, because there's a lesson that needs to be learned. The clock is also all about making very important decisions. And time can move really fast. Once things do start to, whoops, sorry. Okay, once this healing takes place, I feel like within the divine masculine, or once there's this clarity achieved, that things will move up, will move very quickly. And that's part of the 3 of Wands as well. It's kind of like this slow-paced, aggravated, frustrating, difficult waiting period. But Spirit's saying it's really important that you're prepared while you're down here waiting at the beach for this person or for this union or for these signs or for these synchronicities or for this communication, because once it does start to come in, once you see it on the horizon, boom, boom, it's going to come in very quickly. The relationship message here is one must learn patience, and that not everything is going to plan. This can be a twofold symbol, meaning you need to find patience and understanding, especially, you know, between the two of you, because I feel like there is a little bit of a disconnect. Listen intently for the smaller things. Sounds as quiet or simple as the tick of the clock or the steady beat of your heart. The rhythm is what's important. Okay, so we're seeing that coming out twofold in signs and synchronicities. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a message for you guys, a final message. I just felt like you guys needed this communication. Some of you guys are wondering, you know, will this, you know, those of you in separation, or those of you trying to call in a soulmate, or those of you who are in a partnership, but you feel like there's something a little bit off. Okay, this is what you needed to know. All right, and we get sacred union. Look at that. Like triple confirmation here. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Yeah, this is something that is made in the stars. This is written in the stars, you guys. It will happen. This is just a little bit of a rough patch that you might be going through, or you might not even know this person yet, okay? But you are bound for sacred union. And for those of you who are in separation, I'm really picking up on this being reconciliation, okay? Reconciliation. For a select few of you, you know, this is, you know, this hasn't happened yet, okay? So it's important that you study, you learn, and you grow. Again, patience. I'm going to leave it there, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.